The Department of Physical Education and Sports Science at National Taiwan Normal University. And I found the Physical Activity and Cognitive Neuroscience lab. And my advisor is the famous guy who is also known as the top 2% scientist in the cognitive neuroscience field. Okay. Today, our courses will start from the personal training and weight training courses for those undergraduate students. As far as we know that it's pretty essential to have the media sharing or promote your own business in modern world. So it's pretty essential to have all those social media like the YouTube or podcast. Since that, I developed one kind of teaching strategies which can motivate those students in the class to promote their own school business or their future industry business. So our lesson is mainly focusing on the coaching tools for the compound lifts. Do you guys know what is the compound lifts, Professor?
Lift?
Yes.
Weightlifting?
Yeah, it's something like that. Yes. So as far as we know that the compound lifts in weight training is much more like the compound exercise, something like the bench press, squat, or deadlift. So it's pretty essential to let the students, especially for those undergraduate students, to understand that what is the definition of compound lifts. Or you might say that it's a kind of compound exercises. Since that, I will try to utilize the modified jigsaw strategies for those students from the passive learning mode to the active learning mode. Since that, I synthesize all those compressed biomechanical mechanisms from doing all those exercises into daily video demonstration. In case that our colleagues or professor might not know what is the modified jigsaw method, I cite the citation from this, as you can see on the screen. It's mainly talk about the impact of modified jigsaw activity incorporating into the educational YouTube reels on the pharmacy students' learning outcomes. So they have some kind of steps as the video showed. So in summary, we were trying to motivate students to create a YouTube tool or YouTube reels on the internet for them to learn about the compound lifts, something like the squat or hip hinge or deadlift, something like that. And since that, I will trying to explain what is the before and after EMI strategy implementation. Before the strategy implementation, the lecturer will specific muscle groups or some kind of biomechanical mechanism for all those compound lifts. And after that, students will share their own YouTube reels in the class. Okay, our course demonstration start from now. Are you guys excited?
Yeah!
That's great. Yeah. So our topic is about the compound lift, which is the squat and hip hinge, or you might call it deadlift. So our goal is to create a script for a 60-second YouTube reel. And the constraint is that you must explain the mechanisms simply to a client, which is very useful in the real world scenario. And you guys might be the future personal training trainer or some kind of coach. So it's pretty important to know how to utilize all those social media in the real world and to attract your potential clients. Okay, so first thing first, we will start step 1. We will have the expert groups, and you will try to explain what is the squat or the hip hinge in your groups. So we will define those two groups from this midline. And on the right side is the squat group. And on the left side is the deadlift group. Okay. Brother Xiang, which group are you in?
Group A.
Why is that?
Squat.